everybody, and welcome. Tonight I am getting some new moon messages. This particular reading is for the sign of Gemini. I'm going to be getting a few cards from the Queen of the Moon Oracle, and then I'll be getting further details with the Cozy Witch Tarot, because what's more Virgo than cozy, you know? Alright, so let's see some new moon messages for Gemini. Everybody so far has gotten this changed card in the Oracle. Right at the bottom of the deck we have Realization. And then under that we have Discernment. So I definitely feel like whatever it is that you're having this aha moment about is going to have to do with, you know, utilizing your discernment, whether realizing you had not utilized it, or, you know, realizing you really need to start using that shit. Because first up here we have pleasure, then we have trust and change. And I feel like this definitely has to do with, like, trusting the wrong person, in a sense, you know, just thinking with the wrong head, okay? Because to me this change card is, like, the equivalent of, like, the Tower card in the tarot, okay? Alright. I was supposed to be shuffling these while I was talking. I'm totally all over the place tonight. Threes could be of significance, because here we have Realization, which is card number 3. Trust is card number 32, and then Change is 35. Let's see. Okay, yeah, no, Discernment is 10 and Pleasure is 18. Alright, let's see, what does Gemini need to know? Jeez. Alright, at the bottom of the deck we have the Cozy Witch, aka the Fool, and underneath that we have the Patient Witch, aka the Hanged Man. If this would freaking focus, thank you. So, you know, I get that, you know, after you have this changed perspective, or something happens to change your perspective, you take this, like, sort of leap of faith of sorts, where, you know, you're really just deciding to go on a different path than you have been, which will make a lot more sense in a few moments once I get through the cards that came out. As first up we have the 5 of Cups, and then we have the 6 of Cups, the 10 of Cups, the 8 of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the 10 of Swords. Now here I get that there was definitely a situation that ended in disappointment. But even though it ended in disappointment, you know, you're still able to move on with your life in a way that, you know, or rather not in a way that, but with like the realization of the fact that, okay, not everything has to be bad. Yeah, a bad thing happened, but that doesn't mean, you know, everything else that happens from that point forward is going to be bad. Because with the Six of Cups, you know, you're giving yourself the compassion that you were never given. You're doing things to really make you feel better. You're doing things that fulfill you, that, you know, make your inner child happy, right? And then, you know, with the Eight of Cups, you know, you're feeling restless. You want to go somewhere new. You want to explore somewhere new, have these new experiences. And so with the Knight of Wands, why do I keep doing that? You know, you're changing it up a bit. You're doing something different here, right? You're bending the rules in a sense. And with the Ten of Swords, you know, that's just you realizing, you know, yeah, I mean, that right there, okay. So that Ten of Swords there is your realization, you know, hurt people hurt people. You know, this person didn't do whatever they did to you because you yourself are a bad person, or even that they thought you were a bad person, you know. They themselves were hurt, so they were probably acting from a hurt place. It was, you know, more times than not situations like that, like, you know, the way that people treat you is more so a reflection of them than it is the way that they, you know, perceive you. Well, that's a lot. Should I take all of it? I guess. Alright, so we have the Two of Swords with Good Luck Charm, aka the Wheel of Fortune. And then here we are with the Page of Swords following that curiosity. And then we have the Magician, the Star, the Emperor, the Seven of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Eight of Pentacles. Whew, alright. So, you know, I get here that, you know, you were, you know, when this person hurts you, right, you were having a very tough time deciding what to do with yourself, which direction to take your life. But with, you know, the Wheel of Fortune, you started to realize that, you know, things can still go in your favor after something like that happens. Like, you can still have good things happen to you after being through such a rough feeling situation. But, you know, regardless, you know, when you start to feel your luck turning around, right, that's when you start to follow your curiosity, and that shows you, right, when you follow that curiosity, that, you know, you start to realize what you're actually capable of. And that's what kind of like kickstarts your healing here with the Star. And then, you know, that realization and the healing that it triggers, you know, puts you here in your Emperor energy, where you realize that you actually have authority over your own life, and you have a say in how things affect you. And now with the Seven of Pentacles, I feel like that speaks to like whatever it is that this Page of Swords was talking about, wherever, or rather whatever direction this curiosity was pointed towards. Because I see that you're pursuing something, and you're at this point after you start this healing journey and whatnot. You're gonna get to a point where you're sort of like, I don't want to say analyzing what you've been through, but you're realizing how much you yourself have grown over this time after this particular thing happened, right? And it could be a bit of like a tower moment when like you realize all of this, but you still, you also come to the realization that you still have quite a bit of work to do, and you're the only one who can do it. Nobody can help you with it. You're the one who has to put in the work here. And at the bottom of the deck, I didn't even think to look, we have the Hierophant. So I feel like you're going to be getting deeper, or rather you're going to be digging deeper into like your spirituality, your path. Like you could even be getting into like some very traditional rituals, in a sense. Alright, Gemini. That is the message that I have for you tonight, and I do hope it serves you well. Be gentle with yourselves. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye now.